everybody, welcome to News on 14. Today we have a very, very special guest. This is Nancy Prager, for those of you who don't already know her. She is our tap teacher and the head of the Happy Tappers. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you.
Really,
Thank
really
you for having me.
Here.
Glad to be here.
Good, good. When did you start tapping?
Do you want to go back that far?
Yes.
When I was 6, actually. But I didn't continue my whole life. I moved to California for a while. Didn't dance while I was there, but did continue when I came back. And when I moved to the village in 1996, Sarah Cook was then the activities director, and she said, "Why don't you teach tap dancing?" And I incredulously said, "In the village?" And she said, "Yes, they do everything here." So I began to teach in 1997, and we're still going at it.
Wonderful. I think you just answered all my questions. Okay. Did you ever become professional?
No, oh, no, I would not say that. I mean, I do my own choreography and music. You know, once I hear my music, I can put steps to just about anything. But no, I wouldn't consider myself a professional, no.
Okay, so you never danced professionally?
No, no.
You could.
I was in many, many shows as a child. I was from Waterbury.
Okay.
So they did a lot of shows when I was a child, and I was in many shows. I used to sing and dance a lot, but now I just stick mostly to dancing.
Okay, did you ever do anything besides tapping as far as dancing goes?
Oh yes, I did ballet, I did jazz.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
I didn't know that.
Well, when you teach, I taught for Helen Shore because that's where I did all of my training. It was definitely a prerequisite that you needed to take everything in order to teach. But tap was always my favorite. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not a ballerina. It's not my forte.
You're great at taps.
Right, thank you.
Okay, I think you answered this already, but when did you move to Heritage Village?
1996.
Okay, and did you start tapping immediately?
April of 97, and I was working full-time at that time, so I did it on Saturday. And actually, in that very first class was Dolly Spain, who was actually still with me.
Yeah,
she
she's
stopped for a while, but then she came back, yeah.
Good, good. Where did the idea for the Happy Tappers come from?
My dear, sweet, wonderful mother, who just passed away in January. We decided, when I moved here, you know, we didn't decide, but we discussed it. And I said to her, I have to come up with a good name. She thought the Happy Tappers was a great name.
Oh, that's
She was a
great.
very smart woman. She really was.
She was a beautiful woman, and I'm very happy to have known her.
Thank you.
However, briefly.
Thank you.
Okay. I know we have 4 gigs coming up. You want to tell everybody about that?
We do have 4 gigs coming up. The first one is November 28th. They're all Wednesdays. It will be at the Love and Knishes at the Temple. They have a very nice lunch which begins at noon, and there is a charge for that, for $7.50. And then the show will begin at 1, and I'm going to be with Floyd Higgins on the keyboard, and he will be bringing singers, so it's going to be a nice holiday show.
Okay.
Be about 45 minutes long. The following Wednesday, we will be at the Morning Musicale right here at Sarah Cook Hall at 10 o'clock with the same group, Floyd, the Singers, and the Happy Tappers. The Wednesday after that, which is the 12th of December, in the morning, we are going to be doing a very short program at the Senior Center. We have always done their holiday show, but it's a very, very quick 15-minute program. They're having a brunch this year at 11 o'clock in the morning. And as it turned out, that same day, we have a double gig. We're going to the Masonic Care in Newtown to do a little show for them. So we have 4 gigs coming up. And then when that's all over, we have to start thinking about Theater Guild's big musical for 2013.
It's gonna be wonderful.
So that's really going to be a lot of, you know, bada-boom, bada-boom, bada-boom. So.
Okay, so just in case we sparked an interest in anybody out there to start tapping, and I highly recommend it. I've been doing it like for about 2.5 years now, and it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. I love it so much. I can't even tell you how much I love it. So if we've sparked an interest, why don't you tell us about your classes?
I have a beginner's class on Wednesday afternoon at the Senior Center, which is at 2:45. It's 45 minutes. Right now, I think there's about 8 or 9 in there. And of course, the other 2 classes, you'd have to have some experience to go in. That's a beginner's class. And I would just like to interject that Edie is a wonderful tapper. She may love it, and I love having her because she's full of enthusiasm, and she loves it, and it's written all over her, and she's a wonderful performer. I wanted to get that in. You're welcome.
Yeah, come see me. Okay, yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for being here.
You're very welcome.
We will give reminders about these upcoming shows because they're still a little bit down the road. And we'll have you on again sometime.
Okay, we'll see you at the gigs. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're here now with Robert. And we're going to tell you about some really fun stuff coming up. There's an introduction to Stained Glass Workshop Weekend coming up. You can learn how to express yourself with glass and light and color. You can make lovely gifts with the holiday season coming up. Make things to brighten up your own home. The cost is only $40, and that includes glass, materials, and use of the tools. That will be the whole weekend on Saturday, October 13th, and Sunday, October 14th from 10 to 1. You just have to register at activities.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So I hear the new restaurant up the road, Fairways, is going to have a singles happy hour.
Yes, and if you haven't been to Fairways restaurant, you got to go. When they first opened up, they were a little, they weren't together enough, but now it's really nice up there. The people are friendly, the owners are friendly, the food is good, and so on October 10th, they're going to have, that singles group is going to have a happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. And it's going to be every second Wednesday. On the 10th, it's going to be at the fabulous Fairways restaurant. It's on the golf course in the village. And people who've been to other venues, please notice the difference. Drinks are $2 off for the happy hour, and there's a specialized appetizer priced menu. And meet everybody in the Key West room. And for more info about the singles group, contact Gladys Sheehan at 203-264-2273. What's up?
Okay, you know what time of year it is, don't you? It's almost Halloween. And that means that our Halloween costume party is coming up. Now this is wonderful. You can sing and dance to the music of the Cartels. Now they're a terrific group. They've been here before. And they do jazz and swing.
I was just going to ask what kind of music.
Yeah, jazz, swing, Motown, rock and roll, just to mention a few. And they've been very well received. I've seen them several times myself. There's going to be prizes for the best costume. And I have to tell you that last year, my daughter and my little adorable grandson Zachary came to the party. And they won 3rd prize.
Oh, fantastic.
He was a little tiny policeman, and she was his prisoner. And she was all in stripes. They were adorable. So come and dance, or if you prefer, just relax and socialize with friends and neighbors, and people watch, because there's a lot to see. The costumes are amazing. The door opens at 6. The music is from 7 to 10. Bring your own beverages and snacks, and that's on Saturday night, October 27th. Register at activities, $10 for owners, $11 for all others. And if you want to come, you don't have a ride and you need a ride, you can get one. Just call 264-9644, extension 221. And in addition, if you feel creative and you'd like to decorate Sarah Cook Hall for the event, I've done that too and it was a lot of fun, you can sign up at activities, and we'll be doing that on 10/26 at 11 a.m. So I hope to see everybody there. You won't be sorry you came because we really have a good time.
Yeah, when the people show up in their costumes, do they have a parade of costumes?
Yes, they do a parade of costumes to
I heard
music.
that.
Oh, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful.
And what do you
It's
walk
great.
around? You walk around the room and show yourself off?
Yeah, just march around in a circle and show yourself off.
What kind of costumes have they had? Do you know?
Everything. Everything from store-bought, professional costumes to a bag lady costume. Maybe you could just put on a t-shirt and a shopping cart and that would be your costume.
I can go in my Spider-Man costume.
What then?
Yeah.
That's your trademark.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear the Theater Guild skits are coming around again.
Yes, and they're looking for writers to submit skits. They'll be performed on stage in Sierra Cook Hall. And as a reading, it's going to be a reading. They need them for January, February, March 2013. And the skits could be funny or serious, but no longer than 10 minutes. And please submit any of the skits to Pam Goldman at capital P as in Paul, B as in Bob, S as in Sam, PBS, Pam Goldman at yahoo.com, or leave them in Condo 18 mailbox. And any questions, please call 405-1873.
I understand this year the skits are going to be more of readings, like sitting on a stool and reading, as opposed to what we did last year, which was costumes and props, and they're going to go back to the old way, the original way of readings.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
There'll be just, there won't be stage decorations or anything.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be relying on acting rather than, visuals. Yeah. Okay, now, if you're into Motown, like I am, it's my favorite kind of music ever, there's a terrific Motown show coming up, Temptations and Four Tops. It will be on December 6th at the Bushnell Theater in Hartford. The Temptations, as you all know, recorded wonderful hits like My Girl.
Great song.
And I have to tell you, that was the song my daughter picked for her father-daughter dance at her wedding. And it was just fantastic. And they did, just so many wonderful things. Ain't Too Proud to Beg, like a million, I can go on and on and on, but I won't. And the current group now actually has one of their original members, Otis Williams. And then there's the Four Tops, who scored like wonderful hits such as Baby, I Need Your Lovin', Reach Out, Bernadette, that's my favorite. Bernadette, love that.
Yeah, Four Tops are great.
Yeah, weren't they great?
Yeah.
So, this group also has an original member as well. The cost is $79 for owners, $81 for all others. It includes deluxe bus, orchestra seats, and you have to sign up before October 19th. And the bus will depart the village at 6 o'clock and return at 10:45. The performance is at 7:30. And now, I know you think this can't be topped, but it's about to be topped. West Side Story is coming.
Yes.
West Side Story.
West Side Story, yeah. It's going to be over at the Palace Theater in Waterbury, Connecticut. And that's going to be on November 25th, 2012. And more than 50 years have gone by since this musical changed theater forever. From the first note to the last breath, West Side Story soars as the greatest love story of all time.
Is it ever?
Yeah. I saw the movie. I never saw the I saw the play, I think last year at Oxford High School. They did a fantastic job. But it's a great play to see.
This is my favorite play, my favorite movie, my favorite everything. I saw the movie, the original movie, when I was 14, and it's been like a part of me ever since. I love it. I almost named my son and my daughter Tony and Maria, but the family got on me for that, so they're Stacy and Gregory. But West Side Story is just, I can't stop gushing because it's the best ever, so that's a must.
And the Bernstein-Sondheim score is one of Broadway's finest.
Oh, of course.
There's going to be a bus. It's going to depart the village at 12 p.m. for a 1 p.m. show. Estimated return is 3:30 p.m. The cost is $87 for owners and $90 for all others. And what you're going to get is you're going to get orchestra seats and a deluxe coach. But you got to hurry up because the deadline, it's going to be November 25th, but the deadline is quickly approaching to sign up. The deadline is October 25th. So you got to hurry up and sign up.
Yes, and you got to go.
Yeah.
It's a must.
And the Palace Theater is a beautiful theater.
Is it?
Yeah,
I've
it's
never
been there.
been
I mean, I've been in there and saw it.
Cool.
It's actually gorgeous.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Okay, what else?
That's it
That's
for
it?
me. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody have a safe and happy week, and we'll see you again next time.
Gotcha.
Peace out.
Peace out.